We are at war, is what I would say, if I was one of them side-picking hater barbers. But I am not. I am just a genuine person, looking out for the best interest in every barber. Because I was that barber, whose machine sucked and he couldn't afford the most expensive replacement. I get it. I'd done it for 10 years. So let's check out some clippers and I will rate my best and worst. The first clipper I want to talk about is the Wahl Magic Clip. I will admit this clipper was in its own league when clippers first started as cordless. And it's all you would ever see on Instagram. And some people have called it the GOAT clipper. And you know what? I would agree. If it was 10 years ago. I mean, it was the only clipper around then. So if I race myself, I will win every time. But what bothers me the most about this machine is the price. I think when it first came out, it was retailed about $99. Now it's for sale for around $150. How does that even make sense? Overall, it's an outdated clipper with a desperate need of a good upgrade. The next clipper. I genuinely thought my producers were joking, but I said, hey, every clipper is entitled to a review. So the next clipper is the Stylecraft Instinct. Look, technically, I am reviewing about 20 clippers at once, as this clipper comes from the MRD factory. I mean, I just don't get how these owners claim to be rich businessmen, but can't have an agreement with the factory to stop selling the same stuff for a third of the price. I genuinely don't get how they don't know this looks so bad. But the price is just absolutely ridiculous. Correct me if I am wrong, I think these cost about $15 to make. And I have seen these sell for $200 plus Europe and America. Now that's expensive. Now imagine. You said to me, Toad, who cares I'm making big money? I don't care about price. And I said, okay, that's fine. We still have one major issue, and that's safety. I can't even rate this as it's been proven over and over that it's a faulty machine. I mean, a goddamn clipper going on fire, that's out of this world crazy. And not having the respect to speak out about it. It boils my blood. Next up, we have what was supposed to be the next biggest thing in barbering. The Wahl Vapor. This had a chance to be huge, but they made a huge mistake. Their big egos forgot that the world is full of smart, intelligent barbers now who do YouTube and clipper reviews. And it was shortly discovered that this machine is nothing more than a dog clippers with a new cover. This came as a huge surprise to us all. I was blown away by this. But if you look back on my videos, we have a more in-depth video about this. It's a shame we are not just dogs. Then we would not have felt the sheer disappointment in this clipper flopping so badly. The fact it's a replica to a $40 dog clipper you can buy on Amazon is a huge letdown. Moving on, we do have time for one more clipper. I have not seen something sell out this fast since Michael Jackson was doing live tours. Ladies and gentlemen, please show some respect for where respect is due. I proudly present to you the TPOB Play Clipper. Yes, it's a real beauty. But not all just good looks. This clipper is engineered to the highest standards. Patented ACME motor with 2 speed settings from 6,000 to 7,500 revolutions per minute. Ergonomic slim design with rubber grip and thumb indent makes play the most comfortable machine on the market. Quietest motor in the industry, so quiet you can hear the hair crunch. 5 hours runtime. 3 hours charge produces 5 hours battery life. This design will consistently charge to 100% even after extended use. 5 clicking stretch lever arm opens up to a true number 1 equipped with the new Play. Exo Fusion blade equipped with oil reservoirs to keep blade cool and smooth for much longer with cool blade technology. Rubber grips and TPOB logos for both machine and charge stand are fully interchangeable to customize how your Play looks. Oh, and did I mention? TPOB Play is equipped with constant torque technology, which senses blade resistance and revs up the motor speed, so the clipper will never drag or stall. So let's rate these clippers, from bottom to number 1. So last place has to be the Stylecraft for obvious reasons, and number 1 is the only one that really matters, so can I get a drum roll, please? And with no surprise, you guessed it, the TPOB Play. It really has no competition. And you can find this machine available on the pissedoffbarber.com. Let's move on. I have a caller on the line. He said he can't stand his clients anymore. Caller 1, you're on Barber News.
Toad. Wow, this is so amazing. Thanks so much for having me on.
So tell me, what's going on with clients that has you so annoyed to call in?
I hate dealing with clients. They're so cheap, never tipping, and to make it worse, they always find some way to make fun of me, especially because of my nose. It's like they come in just to tear me down, and my coworkers aren't any better. Every day they tell me I should quit, like I don't belong here. They say if I don't get face tattoos, no one will ever take me seriously or accept me in this industry. It's exhausting. It feels like no matter what I do, I'll never be good enough for anyone in this place.
Sounds to me like you're a typical apprentice know-it-all. Just keep your head down, kid, and don't worry. It will all work out. Thanks for coming on. I hate these callers, seriously. Barbering is hard. If you can't do it, just go work on a construction site. I can't be listening to cowards afraid of a bit of work. I would love to see his nose. I bet it's huge. Join my next caller who says he is a big fan.
Toad, what's happening?
I don't know. You tell me.
All right, mate. Let me tell you a bit about me life. You probably won't believe half of it, but I swear every word's true. I used to be a millionaire, yeah. Had it all. Cars, houses, the whole lot. I owned this big business, flipping properties, but you know what? It didn't make me happy. So I sold it all, walked away from the money, and became a barber. There's something pure about cutting hair, you know? Keeps me grounded. And if you think that's wild, wait till I tell you about the time I was the world champion boxer. Yeah, you heard that right. I beat Mike Tyson. Straight up knocked him out. But no one saw it because the cameras weren't rolling that night. Typical, innit? Missed my big moment. But trust me, mate, it happened. People look at me now and think, why's a guy like him cutting hair? But they don't get it. I've lived a life most can only dream of.
Okay, if all that's true, how did you become a barber then?
Ah, mate, you wouldn't believe what I've been through. Back in the day, I did a stint in an American prison. Proper rough place, yeah? Full of mobsters, the real deal, the mafia. I had to earn their respect quick, or I'd have been finished. So what did I do? Picked up a pair of clippers and started cutting hair. It wasn't just about the trims though, it was about survival. You cut their hair right and you were untouchable. Gained respect from all the wise guys in there, just like that. But I wasn't sticking around in that hellhole forever, no chance. Thing is, they didn't know I was a black belt in martial arts. One night, I took out 3 guards, didn't even break a sweat. They never saw it coming. And here's the kicker. I've got a genius level IQ, mate. I could pick any lock in the joint, cell doors, gates, you name it. I had it open in seconds. Walked right out of there like it was a stroll in the park. By the time they realised I was gone, I was halfway across the country. I tell you, that was one hell of a ride. Most people wouldn't believe it, but that's how it went down. Every word of it.
What did you say your name was again?
My mates call me Con Hair.
Okay, Con Hair. Thanks for calling in and sharing your bullshit. Great story with us.
Oi, Toad, you got a minute, lad? I got to tell you something. So, the other week, I had Wahl, Andis, and even Stylecraft knocking on me door, all begging to sponsor me, right? They wanted me to be the face of their brands because of how good I am with the clippers. But I turned them down. Yeah, mate, turned them down. I don't need their money, and I don't need their name to prove I'm the best. My cuts speak for themselves, don't they? But listen, I've been thinking, you got any connections over at TPOB? I'd love to try their clippers, maybe get a set for free, you know, since I'm doing them a favour just by using them. You reckon you could pull a few strings for me, yeah? Wouldn't hurt to have the best clippers in the game in the hands of the best barber, right?
Please, don't ever ask me for anything for free, just buy it yourself. I am not a charity. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you liked today's video, please subscribe, it means a lot. And with that, I am out. Peace.